everyone! I can't believe that we finally made it here to Da Nang, one of the best cities to live in Vietnam. In today's video, I'm gonna show you where to eat and what to do if you only have one day in this beautiful city. This video is brought to you by Airalo and more on them later. Now, let's get started! I have to say Da Nang is one of my favorite cities in Vietnam, and I love it so much that I even included it in the Travel with Vân tour. And by the way, if you're interested in exploring Vietnam for 10 days with me to learn more about the food, the culture, and the people, don't forget to visit my website at whatthephovien.com and I'll leave the link below. As a Vietnamese who was born and raised here and even travels around Vietnam to make content, I will tell you exactly where to stay, what to do, and where to eat the local food in this beautiful beach city. First of all, let's talk about where you can stay in Da Nang. If you only have one day in Da Nang, I would suggest you to stay near the Mỹ Khê beach because it's walkable distance to the beach. You can go to Agoda, Booking.com, or Airbnb to look for hotels that have the beach views. Vokoma Bell, 4 Points by Sheraton, TMS Hotel, and Radisson Hotel Da Nang will be my top choices. The price for a room with an ocean view in a 5-star hotel will range from $100 to $200 US. If you only have one day here, might as well just treat yourself to a nice hotel. If your budget for accommodation is from $50 to $100 US, you can stay in the city area. I suggest you stay at Wing Hotel, Melia Vinpearl Da Nang Riverfront, or Novotel Da Nang Premier Han River. Da Nang is a city of bridges, so it's gonna be very nice if you can book a room with the panoramic Han River view. It's so worth it. With a low budget, you can still stay at 3-star hotels or homestays such as Centauri, Mira del Sol, or any apartment that you can find on Airbnb, which will be located a little bit further from the city center. A room will range from $20 to $50 US. If you plan on relaxing all day in Da Nang, just rent a villa at Intercontinental Da Nang Sun Peninsula Resort. No need to watch this video, just go play with the monkeys and swim at the infinite pool. I'm kidding, please keep watching this video. Many of my friends who travel to Vietnam rent a motorbike to move around the city, and it's very good if you know how to drive a motorbike because the rental price ranges from 100,000 Vietnam dong to 200,000 Vietnam dong, which is around 5 to 10 US. Make sure you check the condition of the motorbike and take pictures of any pre-existing damage to avoid disputes later. In case you don't know how to ride a motorbike, just like me. Okay, don't judge. I know I live in Vietnam for my whole life, but I don't know how to ride a motorbike. Well, actually, I know how to ride a motorbike, but I just don't know how to participate in the traffic. Fun fact, most of my video ideas come from sitting on the back of a grab bike. So I think it's a good reason why I don't drive, right? And that's why you have this useful video to watch. Anyways, in that case, you can book a Grab or Gojek, which are hailing services and similar to Uber. They don't use B in Da Nang, not at the time that I'm filming this video in 2024, so hopefully they use B in the future. Also, you can order food through those apps as well. It's super affordable and convenient. To book a hailing service here in Vietnam, you need an internet connection. You can use Wi-Fi though, but relying your whole trip on a public Wi-Fi is not ideal. Therefore, I would suggest you purchase an eSIM for your phone so that you will have strong data connection to book a cab, look for directions, or use Google Translate while shopping in a foreign country. One of the best eSIM providers that I have used is Airalo. They are super affordable and convenient with data coverage in more than 200 countries and regions. My first experience with Airalo was when I traveled to Hong Kong, and it made my travel so easy because I had data as soon as I landed and I didn't have to wait in a long queue at the airport to purchase a physical SIM. eSIMs are a life changer, and I was so mad at myself that I didn't use it sooner. And that's why now I'm making this video to show you how to buy an eSIM from Airalo and how to install it in your phone. Before you start, check if your phone is compatible with the eSIM's technology. eSIMs are supported on the latest phones, and I have the updated list so you can check it out in the description box below. Okay, to buy an eSIM, first step you need to download the Airalo app, which you can use the link in my bio to download. Then after that, you can choose the plan you need for your upcoming travels. They have local eSIMs, that mean you only need data for that one country. Regional eSIM options where you can get data from several countries in that region. So for example, if you travel to Taiwan, Thailand, and Vietnam, which are in Asia, you can select the Asian regional eSIM plan. If you are a globetrotter, you can use the global eSIM, which I'm using right now. It's very convenient because whenever you travel, you can save so much time and money to buy a new eSIM. After choosing the plan, you need to sign up for your account, and don't forget to tap to the voucher code and type what the for 3 to get $3 off your first eSIM purchase. Then go to email to get the verification code. If you buy the global eSIM, you need to verify your identity. After that, you can add your payment details and you're all set. Make sure you have stable internet connection while installing your eSIM. There will be detailed instructions for you to follow through. Then you can activate your eSIM in a few minutes. Make sure that you don't exit out of the screen while it's loading. You can purchase your eSIM in advance and start using it right when you arrive at your destination. To use your eSIM, you would go to Setting, go to Cellular Data, and select your eSIM. Enable the Turn on this light toggle and Data Roaming toggle for your new eSIM plan. Make sure the data roaming toggle is disabled on your primary line to prevent any charges from your carrier. Voila! Now you can use your eSIM to book your first cab in Vietnam. I just used Airalo to book a Grab bike, and the internet is as fast as my driver's speed. Now, let's start our day with breakfast. I'm gonna take you to eat mì Quảng, a popular noodle dish that originated from Quảng Nam province in central Vietnam. It is made with flat rice noodles, pork, shrimp, hard-boiled quail eggs, and sesame rice crackers.
This is called bánh tráng, but in the north we call it bánh đa. Local here do it like this, but I don't want to hurt myself.
If you want to be more adventurous, you can try their pho with frog meat. I personally think it's quite delicious.
So the pho here is made from cassava. That's why it's a little bit more chewy, but it's still very, very soft.
Going to a local restaurant helps you understand what locals eat for breakfast, how they eat it, and learn more about the culture and the Vietnamese language.
Alright, so now I want to pay. Do you remember how to say bill please in Vietnamese? If you don't remember, make sure you watch this video right here to learn all the basic Vietnamese words and phrases. And bill please in Vietnamese is tính tiền. Cô cho con tính tiền với ạ. Bao nhiêu hả cô? 555.
Now I'm full, it's time to enjoy the beautiful scene of the Sơn Trà Peninsula, the green lung of the entire Da Nang city. On the way, you can see many fishing boats. If you can get up early, like around 5, you can see fishermen pulling fish net and selling fresh fish at the beach. Or you can see people do exercises in the morning. This city is filled with calmness and happiness. In fact, before reaching the calmness, Da Nang had to deal with a lot of storms and floodings. In 2004, people decided to build the Lady Buddha statue at Ling Ứng Pagoda to guard the shores of Da Nang. It's the tallest Buddha statue in Vietnam, and from the beach, you can see her looking after the local fishermen. Each temple has lions to guard. Can you tell which one is male or female? Yes, the one with the baby is female. And look at this tree. It wraps around the vase. When visiting a sacred place, make sure you take off your shoes, remove sunglasses, take off your hat, and cover your shoulders and legs to show respect. You should pray from the middle, then move to the left and right. Most of people here wish for only one thing. either health, happiness, love, or money. You can wish for anything you want, but after worshipping, you should not turn your back to the altar. Instead, walk backward, then exit to the left door. Another note when you come here is to watch out for the monkeys because they can be aggressive and they snatch your belongings.
Oh my gosh, scary. Damn.
Oh, it was your coffee.
Yeah, it was my coffee. He's gonna be so hyper after that.
Oh well, I guess I just need to buy a new cup of coffee then.
Since you're out and about, it's very important for you to look up directions on your map. And I'm so glad that I have very fast internet from my Airalo eSIM. And now, I'm not afraid to get lost. It's quite hot right now, so I'm gonna look up on the map to see what's the nearest coffee shop here. Okay, I think it's this way. Let's go.
When coming to Vietnam, you should definitely try cà phê muối, salted coffee. You can buy it anywhere on your way back. The coffee is strong, sweet, and salty. It's quite unique. That's why the monkey drank it all. Okay, it's lunchtime. I'm gonna take you to a local market called Châu to eat local food. Here, they sell everything from souvenirs, fresh vegetables, to preserved food that you can buy for your loved ones.
Okay, so now I'm gonna go buy some gifts for my friends back home. I'm Vietnamese, so I know exactly what I want. But when you come here, you can buy some jackfruits or mangoes, like dry mangoes, or any traditional food in Da Nang. I'm so glad that I have the eSIM from Airalo because I have the network to use Google Translate to look up what mango in Vietnamese is. So mango in Vietnamese is xoài. So now I'm gonna order some dry mango. Xoài sấy dẻo. She let me try everything. So cool. Ngon. Yummy. So I got a ton of dry mangoes and also I got the dry crispy coconut pancake with pandan flavor and tamarind. Okay. Rồi, con cảm ơn cô. À, không thích vào camera. Dễ thương thế này, không thích vào. Xấu đâu, xinh thế.
Let's enter the food court and try some of the local food here. Today, I'll have the Vietnamese savory cakes and dumplings for lunch.
Hey guys! So I just met Augusta from Alabama, from the US. And it was so impressive that she could speak Vietnamese. Because you said you stay here. You live in Vietnam for
3 years.
3 years. And she just moved to Da Nang for a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she just ordered exactly what I just ordered. And I just wanted to ask her, how is it? How do you think?
It's very delicious. It's slightly different than the bánh cuốn that I had in Hanoi.
Yeah?
I love this market. It's so delicious.
Yes. So what did you order?
Bánh cuốn.
Bánh cuốn?
Yeah.
With everything in it?
With everything, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what I ordered too. But I was like very confused at first. I don't know what to order.
Yeah.
And then what kind of drink is that?
This is passion fruit juice.
Is what?
Passion fruit?
Oh, passion fruit.
Yeah.
Is it good?
It's good. She just freshly squeezed the passion fruit and then handed it to me, so it is like perfect. It's delicious.
Awesome. Okay, now I'm gonna let you eat. Sorry for bothering, but yeah, it's so lovely.
For dessert, I highly recommend you try kem bơ, which is avocado ice cream at Hương Lý stall. The owner is super nice and friendly. Today, I'm challenging myself to have the kem bơ sầu riêng, which is avocado with durian.
Cheers. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's not too sweet. And when I say it's not too sweet, from an Asian, it's actually a compliment. If you never had durian before, this might be hard for you to eat, but if you love durian, this is a perfect dessert for you. Don't you think it's weird when you have avocado smoothie? Because in the US, we only eat avocado with like a savory food, right? But in Vietnam, avocado is dessert.
In Vietnam, we have a saying, Căng da bụng, trùng da mắt. That means you have a food coma. Therefore, I'm going to the beach to relax and drink some coconut. Perfect time to listen to the ocean waves and get tanned. In the afternoon, I would suggest you go see the chessboard peak, not because Bill Gates just visited it recently, but because of its beautiful sceneries and the story behind it.
Even though Banker Peak is high up, it's actually 700 meters above the sea, but I still have very strong network. And now I'm gonna look up more information to tell you what's special and unique about this place.
According to the story, a fairy once descended to Suncha Peninsula. Enamored by the area's beauty, the fairy used his magic to create a chessboard made of rock and play the game on his own. By chance, a master chess fairy named Đế Thích passed by and challenged him to a match. After many consecutive days, the two fairies were still evenly matched, and neither could gain the upper hand. One day, a group of beautiful goddesses appeared on the beach near Suncha Island, later known as Tiên Sa Beach. Đế Thích was distracted by the playful sounds of the goddesses and made the wrong move, ultimately losing the game. After the other fairy flew back to heaven in joy, Đế Thích remained at the peak, determined to find a way to unravel the chess game. Leave it down in the comment of what you have learned from this lesson. Here are some notes before you go to Banker Peak. Choose a manual motorbike instead of automatic, as the roads can be steep. You can rent a manual bike there for 150,000 Vietnam dong. Keep track of your time to return before 5 p.m. because it can get dark and cold at night. Buy a light jacket and avoid going when it's raining because it can be dangerous. Last but not least, purchase an Airalo eSIM to easily navigate the directions. If you haven't eaten seafood, you haven't been to Da Nang. Good food is always located in a hidden alley. This restaurant is recommended by locals and is called Nam Dang Seafood Restaurant. The food is fresh and the vibe here is very local. I recommend you order the satay octopus, steamed clams with lemongrass, cá bò. Anyone knows this fish called in English? Stir-fry snails with butter and garlic. You can eat bánh mì with this too. It's very good. The whole meal cost us $20 US, which is 500,000 Vietnam dong. It's very affordable. For nightlife, I have some options for you. You can hop on a boat to see the city at night. I'll leave the price and the time in the description box below. The boat will go for about 45 minutes. If you go during the firework festival, which is in June, you can see the fireworks from the boat, but the price will be a lot more expensive. A tip for you is to show up early to select a good seat and enjoy the chum dance. Unfortunately, we missed it, but we get to see the city at night. It's so beautiful. If you go on the weekend, lucky you, because you can watch the dragon spits fire and water at 9 p.m. from Friday to Sunday. The best view to see it is at the Love Bridge, where you can lock your love there with your loved one and see the beautiful dragon bridge with heart-shaped eyes. If you want to have a better view, you can stand under the bridge. Don't stay too close though, otherwise you're gonna get a free shower when the dragon spits water at the end. To complete your night, let's go bar hopping with me. One of my favorite bars is Tê Bar, which is hidden on the 3rd floor of Cốc Cafe. What you said? It's so mystical. Today, I'm gonna try the pho cocktail. And oh my gosh, this is my face when I first tried it. It has the smell of pho broth, but it tastes sweet and sour. They even serve this drink with chopsticks, lime, and chili, so you can adjust the flavor. I know Vietnamese are screaming while watching this part, but trust me, after adding the condiments, it's not too bad.
Now it's better.
Cốm, the young rice drink, is another of my favorite too. It's quite sweet though, but the smell reminds me of Hanoi. I'm getting hungry, so let's get some bánh mì. I'm kidding. Behind this bánh mì stall is a bar called United Bar. Pretty cool, right? The space is quite small, but it's cozy and intimate. Look, the light bulbs are made out of wine bottles. How cool is that? I saw a lot of people order đậu phộng cocktail, so you should try that and let me know how it tastes. It's a great place to hang out with your friends and meet new people. Have a good night everyone, and I'll see you in Hội An in the next video.